Hey everyone, it's me, Brian with Destructive Media, back with another React video for y'all today. Today, I actually have something a little different. I'm actually going to do a different format and a different kind of artist you've probably never heard before. And it's a real shame that this artist doesn't get more like recognition and isn't out there more. I don't hear too many people that really listen to him. So yeah, I actually wanted to maybe kind of not really help him out, but listen to his songs and show some of my listeners his songs. And of course, with all my reactions, I do suggest you wear headphones. The way I mix my audio does always sound best when you have headphones on, especially ones that have like a really good deep bass to them, because I do kind of boost that up a little bit. But it's going to sound good either way, no matter how you listen. So with that, let's just roll right into the song. And I really hope you guys do enjoy this artist, because yeah, he is one of my favorites. All right, I pulled up the artist, and the artist's name is Adubsgotbeats. This is his song, It Goes Down, with Absent, Marks, and C Silence. Adub is actually like the producer. He's kind of like, you know, the guy that does the beats and the post and all of the music in the background that you hear. He doesn't like rap or sing. He has other people come on to his tracks and rap. So what's really cool about him is like everything you hear, it's a little bit different. He does have like people that are on his record a lot, but he does also have just like instrumentals and stuff like that you can just kind of chill to, and it's really cool. But the song I'm going to show you here is It Goes Down. It is by Adubsgotbeats, and it has Absent, Marks, and C Silence. To be honest, I really only know C Silence. So yeah, this song is an actual song, not just an instrumental. There are words to it. So yeah, we're actually just going to do a live react. And then after that, I will kind of break down my lyrics, or break down the lyrics and my thoughts to the song. So yeah, let's just play it, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. Turn it up a little here. There we go. That sounds good. Turn it up on my end. Not too loud though, because then I'll be screaming into my microphone. This is good. This is good. I really like the deep beat. So I'm going to pause it for a second. So I really like his stuff because I really like that kind of like older hip hop. Has like a really good deep beat to it. Not like Dr. Dre, but like in that style of like West Coast rap. I really like that. That's kind of what I didn't grow up on it. I do listen to a lot of rock and stuff and metal. I will put that out there. But I've been listening to a lot more hip hop and rap and stuff like that. And yeah, I just really appreciate his older style that he goes to. So we're gonna go back a little bit. I was talking over the guy doing his verse, so we'll go back and listen to it.
I'm stepping out my long johns, hope my dance ain't wrong. Hit the day like a bomb, and I hope this ain't my last song. Blast from the past, no acting when I rap strong. Realize nothing lasts forever in this hash form. A sacred session, searching in circles, it's an obsession. It's everyday succession, slowly pressing on my chest. I can't breathe till the rest get arrested. Yep, you guessed it, I'm all in, tested and invested. So what's up now? Let me show you how.
The flow
Must come down. Light is the head that
must come down. That's gonna come back.
So gather round, this pandemic got us bound up in denim. If we let them, they gon' flood us till we drown. So gather round, this pandemic got us bound up in denim.
Yes, this was recorded in 2020. Maybe it's 2021. I don't remember when it came out exactly. And it's just, this next one is really good. This next verse. Love that.
Got me feeling less important, G. A smorgasbord of boredom. Ain't a accomplishing much more than sleep. Justice for George and E. Tempest.
Almost like Wu-Tang when like Method Man comes in, or Redman, but Redman.
Ain't accomplishing much more than sleep. Justice for George and E. Tempest boiling, burn it down and board it up. Either convict them or there'll be more to see. We can't breathe while they talking about ventilators. Outrage while protesting these grotesque systemic haters. Can't believe the shit I'm reading in the paper. Skewed television news, every story gets hemmed and tailored. Mass commercials mixed with average movie trailers. Plus election coverage doesn't meet the standards of my neighbor. This pandemic, I sit, think, stand, conjure. God damn it, a new normal, can't help but wonder. This pandemic, I sit, think, stand.
Yeah, the new normal, can't help but think and wonder. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of us are going to relate to this song. That's why it was written. A lot of us were affected differently by the pandemic and the quarantine. Some of us thrived. Well, not thrived, but people that create and kind of stay inside, that's when they were at their most creative, I think. Bo Burnham is the greatest example of that. This song came out during the pandemic as well. I do think is one of A-Dub's better songs. I like all of his stuff, but I think this is one of his better songs. I know when quarantine happened, I started making a lot more content. I don't know if it was any good or got better, but I did start making more. So there's something to say about being locked down. The way people do like survive is, if you're going crazy, or getting like cabin fever, at least there's a way now to have a artistic outlet that people can see widely and it's easily available for people to see. That wasn't the case 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You would have to write something, submit it, get it published. Maybe it would get published, maybe it'll be in stores. Same thing with movies, and it was hard to get anything going. Nowadays it's a lot easier. I'm not saying it's easy to get anything going, but it's nice that we had that outlet. So yeah, I do like hearing songs coming from the pandemic, because that's when I was at my creative peak. I guess I still am. I'm not at my peak, I guess, but yeah, it's why I also like this song. So yeah, I'm gonna quit blabbing. I guess I'll go back and we'll listen to this little verse again.
To meet the standards of my neighbor. This pandemic, I sit, think, stand, conjure. God damn it, a new normal, can't help but wonder. This pandemic, I sit, think, stand, conjure. God damn it, a new normal, can't help but wonder.
If you come in contact with the affected, think of immediate medical attention.
Yeah, man.
What comes up must go down. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come
Yeah. So the way I think of what goes up must come down, I think of that as our society. I think that's what they're kind of meaning in this. I do like to do song meanings. That's what I take from it is we say we were at our society peak in like the 90s and the 80s. That's when we were doing all this really good stuff. And seemingly to us, we were doing good stuff in America. And then everything happened in 2001 and everything since then. So I think that's what he's saying by what goes up must come down, because, at the height of the pandemic, I mean, everything was down. Everything was shut down. Cities were ghost towns. It was crazy. So, yeah, I think that's what this might be about.
Before 2020, I seen racial segregation. People use words like mulatto, trying to promote the separation. My mama, granny, and papa moved to the north in hopes of keeping the racist, fascist hate filled off the porch. They taught me lessons on respect, included a few whoopings I could never forget. I learned don't ever let emotions go to my head, and how to not make the decisions I might live to regret. So many trials and tribulations, growing, reminiscing through hard times, zoning, thoughts like, where will I get my next meal from? But now I wake up in the morning like, gotta get me something.
So this is actually a verse I relate to the most, not so much with like the racial stuff. I'm obviously a white man, but I do live up north. I live in Wisconsin. There's this perception that we're from the north and we fought in the Union and we stopped slavery, and we did, but there's by no means no racist people here. There's a lot of racist people up here, like there is everywhere. So I can get where he's coming from with that. I've had a lot of family members, older family members that have passed now that were, pretty racist and stuff. And my parents and my uncles always called them out. Good for them. So I wasn't raised that way, but I definitely saw it. And then, I also grew up extremely poor. Where I am, where it's a very depressed town, very poor. My family was very poor. So I did worry about that. In the heart of winters up here, it gets real cold. Sometimes we wouldn't have heat, food. I did worry where my next meal would come from, where I was going to sleep some nights. I was homeless for a while. So I definitely relate to this verse probably more than any of the others. So I'm going to rewind it back and we'll listen to it again.
Growing, reminiscing through hard times, zoning thoughts like, where will I get my next meal from? But now I wake up in the morning like gotta get me something, and there's no turning back when facing adversity. How you gon' react? Ignorance is bliss until you feeling the impact. Forget your chauvinistic slurs. My mom's black.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis. With health officials,
yeah, gotta be careful with your words. You never know where anybody's coming from.
Inevitable spread.
We are right now in a very active containment mode.
Thousands of Americans nationwide already
Yeah, that's.
The words
I
about
heard a lot of that on the news.
No, we're not at all, and
Riots.
we have it totally under control.
That guy. I heard a lot of that guy too. All right. An ad's about to play and I stopped it just in time. That's like a superpower. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna break down my feelings for the song. Not really the lyrics like I usually do. I did hear them, but I'm kind of doing a little different format. I'm not gonna type them out from when I was listening on it like I usually do. I usually have like the lyrics right down here, but we're gonna kind of just break it down. So what the song is basically about is, what happened during the pandemic in 2020 and what's still happening now, unfortunately, with all the different strains and stuff going out there. And no matter your view on it, we can all agree on that it did impact everybody in this country, no matter class or race or anything like that. Maybe rich people were okay. But poor people really suffered. Certain groups of people suffered more than others, and the song is kind of pointing out like the problem's always been there. It was gonna come down. What goes up is gonna come down. This was always gonna crash. This has always been under the surface, the class warfare, the racism, the politicians saying everything's fine. So that's what the song is about. I know it's a little heavy, but it is one of my favorite songs by him. I've probably listened to it quite a few times. So this is not like a live first react. Like I said, this is more of like a breakdown channel. But he does have another new song out that I plan on recording, and I've never heard that song, and that will be a live reaction. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video coming up. I'm going to record that today. Should drop in the next couple days. But yeah, it's just me here. I do all the editing and recording and all that stuff. So until next time, I want you guys to just take care of yourselves, take care of others, and take it easy.